you all to the Guaranteed 24. My name is Asila Zakia, and I'm the editor-in-chief. I am the founder of the Guaranteed 24, editor-in-chief of the Guaranteed 24 Braid Magazine. I am the interviewer. But Pastor Willie, wouldn't you agree that when you're passionate about what you do, you wear many hats, don't you?
You wear many hats. Not only you wear many hats, you do many jobs.
You do many jobs. Well, I'm standing here today with Pastor Willie D. Now, pronounce your last
Baycote.
name. Baycote. Okay.
Yes.
I'm big on names. I like to pronounce them right.
All right. Okay.
And we are in front of his church, and it is called the Missing Link Street Ministry.
Mission. That's right.
Okay. And I'm assuming that you're also the founder of the Feed a Kid program?
Yes, we are.
Is that right?
Yes, we are.
Do me a favor, Pastor Willie. Explain the Feed a Kid program to us.
The Feed a Kid program was established 4.5 years ago. When we came to North Central Troy, we wanted to bring about some sort of change in North Central Troy. So the best thought we thought, or my thoughts were to model this ministry after Jesus. Whenever Jesus was physically and spiritually. So we thought about, came up with the idea of had created the Kids Cafe down in Lansingburg at Lansingburg Boys and Girls Club. I thought about the Feed a Kid program here, and so we kicked it off and started off right here at the Missing Link of feeding kids from the ages of 5 to 15, as well as any adult. After we fed all of the kids, if there's food left over, we don't turn down anybody. We feed families and adults as well.
Okay, but you feed the babies first.
We feed the babies first. We feed them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we got to the point now we're basically open 7 days a week. We feed 7 days a week.
Let me ask you, roundabout figure, about how many kids do you feed?
When we first started off our Feed a Kid program, we were feeding anywhere from 150 to 200 kids and families a night. And in this community, in this area here, North Central Troy, it fluctuates now.
Okay.
At the beginning of the month, the numbers can be about 50 to 75 due to the fact that we have all of the state aid coming out, welfare, food stamps, and things like that. But around the 15th of the month, the numbers increase again because everything is going out of the household. There's not much coming in, and there's not much staples in the house. So our doors are open, and sometimes we're swamped with people who are just looking. We feed anybody. You come if you're hungry.
That's a wonderful thing. I don't think we should turn down anybody that's hungry. Okay, so now I drive past all the time. I live here in Troy also. I drive by all the time, and I see the tables outside. They're stocked with all kinds of good. I mean, everything from shampoo to Pampers to blankets, furniture. Explain how you're able to do that, Pastor Willie. And if you don't mind me asking, how do you come about? You have so much products, and you give it away almost cheap. I can remember coming myself, and I'm saying, Pastor Willie, I got $5, and you said, well, that costs $5 right there. How are you able to do that? How are you able to get back to the community?
Well, first and foremost, we trust and believe in God who supplies us all with everything we need. But what we do, we're good stewards of what God blesses us with. I've been doing this for about 20 years in the flea market business. I have contacts all the way in Pennsylvania where we buy in bulk from the warehouse. And when we buy in bulk, we're able to bring it back and give it to the community at a very low, inexpensive price and things like that. Not only that, we receive substantial donation. I'll tell you a story one day of how the furniture product really started. And so we put it out here. We offer it back to the community for very little. I know what's happening in this community. I know what's going on. And so I give it back to the community, and knowing that a lot of people don't have sometimes. And I always believe and trust God that as long as my hands are open and God can flow freely through me and get stuff to me, then I know that we'll always be blessed. That's like our motto says, be blessed, but more so be a blessing in someone's life today. So if God can use you and flow through you, then you'll never dry up. The well will always be full of water. And so we do that, and every time we get something, people call us, we turn it around, and actually we give it back to the community at a very small price, and we just turn around and we give it back, and we feed the kids, and we get the guns off the street.
Speaking of which, I'm so glad you said that, because you went right into my next. You know, I don't want to, this is more on a serious note, you know. There's so much happening out there, you know, and just living here in Troy alone, we know we've already witnessed our first 2 murders of the summer already, and it's early, it hasn't even hit May yet. I don't want to harp on what the negative is out here. But I want to ask you, in the aftermath of all of the violence that you see, would you agree that there are still people out here that are good people? Would you agree that there are people that are out here that want to see good for their brethren, want to see their brothers do better than what they are doing? Would you agree there's still people out there?
The majority of the people that I come in contact with are good people. It's the circumstances that they're in that sometimes predict and dictate their circumstances. So a lot of people feed into the things that happen to them. They don't know how to go about it. They don't know how to make a change. But and what we do as a ministry is we came in to bring hope. And when you instill that hope in someone who has been hopeless, I'm a product of all of this. I didn't read a book about this. I've been hungry. I've been a dope fiend. I've been an alcoholic. I've been to prison. I've experienced all this. I've been homeless and all of this. So I know exactly what a person feels and what he or she may be going through. So I identify with that, and then I try to remind them that despite what they're going through in their circumstances, don't let it dictate to where they're going to stay and where they're going to be. And so I try to inspire them and give them some inspiration, letting them know that there is a brighter day, things can get better. And so I'm just that mentor, that icon that sits on that corner and tries to instill into the people of my people, who I love so much, and just let them know, that there is hope. There still is hope.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's something that's passionate to my That's so cute. Some of the babies I've seen that come to the church, that's beautiful. Okay, so Pastor Willie, this will be my last question for you. I want to know, and this I guess is a two-part question, because I want to know, you listed all the things that you went through to get you to where you are today. I want to know what makes Pastor Willie passionate about helping other people. And the second part is I want to know what makes you smile.
Well, where my passion comes from is to just rewind and take just a little bit and remember where God brought me from, how good He's been to me, and how He's changed my life, the difference He's made in my life. And that in itself is enough for me to just get up in the morning and have that energy and put that smile on my face. As a song I love so much, and just say it's a blessing to be alive one more day. And so I'm so glad that I'm able to serve in the capacity that God has appointed me and sent me to do here. And just to see the little ones that come around and be able to hand somebody something who may be hungry, or help somebody who may be without. That places a smile on my face, not just on my face, but in my heart. And we were able to help somebody along the way. And that way, I've always said, even in the singing of the song, that my living has not been in vain.
Well, I don't think we could have wrapped it up any better than that. I want to thank you so much, Pastor Willie. Thank you for taking the time and interviewing with me. That's what the Guarantee 24 is about. It's not just a Braid Magazine. We want to let people know that there are still people out here in the midst of everything that's going on that are passionate and they want to go forward with their dreams. So I want to ask you right now, Pastor Willie, on tape, does the Guarantee 24 and what you've heard so far, do we have your support?
Yes, you do.
And to go forward and keep doing what we do.
Yes, whatever I can do in any way that I can help you achieve your goal or be a part of your organization, please don't feel free to come and ask me anything, and I'll do whatever I can to help.
Well, I'm going to ask you right now, will you hold this up next to me, and will you hold up one finger and say the Guarantee 24, number one?
Guarantee 24, number one.
It's all about the passion.
It's all about the passion.